Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, I am absolutely loving the xTool M1, and I'm going to show you why. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by, and welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back. To all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers, thank you all so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me and my channel. I really do appreciate it. Y'all, in some previous videos, I've shared the xTool M1 with you. It's this awesome cutting and laser and engraving machine that was sent to me by the company xTool. And I have to say, I play with it every day because I'm finding so many different things that I can do with it. Well, one of the things that I did with it was requested by my sister Denise. She wanted me to take one of the teardrop wooden ornaments that I got from the Dollar Tree and put a nativity scene on it for her. So I've added the scene, and I'm going to take you along with me today, and we're going to add the saying on here that she wants. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm trying so many different things with this machine, but today we're going to do the laser engraving on this Dollar Tree piece of wood, and you're going to see just how easy it is. Now I'm going to have the other videos linked where I've talked more about the xTool, but I wanted to share this with you because I'm going to be sharing a whole lot more videos with you guys because I find this amazing. The xTool is not for everyone, but for those of you who want to take that hobby to the next level, it might be something in which you might be interested. So check my links in the description box to visit the xTool site to see what they have to offer. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the xTool, it's like a Cricut and a Glowforge got married and had a baby, and that baby is awesome. So I'm going to switch to my overhead camera so that I can give you a closer look at this. Then I'm going to walk you through how I'm going to actually engrave on this, and I'll let you see some of the xTool as it's working. I actually have the xTool sitting on my floor right now because I need the hose to go out the back door, because when it's burning into the wood, it does create some fumes, and you don't want those fumes to be inhaled, so you want them going out a window or a door. So here's a closer look at that nativity scene on the teardrop wooden ornament that I got from the Dollar Tree. If you were to run your hands across it, you can feel the engraving, the indentations. It is absolutely fabulous, and it just amazes me how it's able to do that. I'm not a techie, so I don't know any of the inner workings. I only know that when I put something in the machine, y'all, something beautiful comes out. So my sister wanted the nativity scene. I found a really nice scene, and here we have it on this ornament. What I'm going to do with you guys is go ahead and place down the quote that she wants on here. So what I need to do is take this over and place it in. Well, I'm filming this part with my phone because I'm overhead on the X1, and you can see that I have the teardrop placed on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and close the lid. So what I'm going to do now is bring up the xTool on screen. All right, y'all, so here you're able to see exactly what I have placed in the machine. What I like about the xTool M1 is that you have built-in cameras that show you everything that you're about to do. So I closed out of the program because I want to show you exactly what I'm going to do. So here's the xTool design space, and it's called xTool Creative Space. It is their space, and you have all of these wonderful images, and whatever you have placed in the xTool actually now appears on your screen. So there is my beautiful image. So what I'm going to show you now is how easy it is to add your quotes. So I'm going to go right here to image. I have already saved this image, and there's the image. I'll just grab it from the side and make it smaller. This is the quote she wanted. Make it just a little bit smaller. And the quote says, "For unto us a child is born," and that is Isaiah 9:6. So now that we have this here, I'm going to show you how easy it is to know how to set the machine to cut. So what I've done right here is I have saved the material settings for the xTool machines. And you can see the machines that they have are listed right here. Then depending on the one that you pick, I'm going to be using the xTool M1. This is going to tell me how to set the machine to do what it is I want it to do. So I am going to be using, I'm going to call it basswood plywood. It's not, but here we have a thickness of 3 millimeters, and it's telling me that for my machine, the M1, I need to set the power at 90, the speed at 150, and I only need to make one pass. So now I'm going to go back to the xTool. I do need to define the thickness because the machine is going to want to know that. So I'm not going to enter a thickness. I'm going to let the machine pick it for me by selecting this pick right here, which says auto. So it's measuring, and it's going to come back and tell me how thick my wood is, and it's 2.9. The settings that I got from the graph is going to work perfect for this. So I am going to select all so that it'll get everything. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to set my power at 90, my speed at 150, and one pass. So then I am going to hit frame. So what that does is it's making sure that everything is where it should be and will fit once we start our engraving. So framing is complete. I know that I have laser flat set, which means my laser is just going to start working its magic. Then I am going to hit process. This is what's going to process. I'll hit start. Then I need to go over to the X1 and I need to press the start button. So with the lid closed, you can see the inside of the xTool, which allows you to see the progress of your project. All right, y'all, so I'm back. It is finished, and hopefully you can see this on here. I've been trying to get the focus right, and for some reason I can't get it to focus the way that I want it to. But y'all, look at how beautiful this is. The words are actually in focus on the piece of wood. I think it's just my camera not picking up the way that I want it, but look at how gorgeous this is. So I'm going to send a picture of this to my sister, and she'll probably want a few stars going around, and I might go back and add those. But you can see how I already had an image placed. Then because of the exact nature of the xTool creative space, I was able to go back, place this in, and then add my saying after the fact. So I can now go back and just add anything else as long as I position it where I want it to be on this piece of Dollar Tree wood. It is really a very thin piece, but the xTool was able to measure it and then handle it beautifully. So I'm back holding it like this, and I can't tell because I'm looking at my monitor, but I can't tell if it's even more focused now or if it's picking up one thing and not focusing on the other. I really can't tell, but I can tell you this. From holding it in my hand and looking at it in my hand, y'all, it is absolutely beautiful. I am going to be playing around with this xTool, and I'll be adding it into some of the things that I do. I know that some of you are not going to ever be interested in getting an xTool, but there'll probably be a few of you out there who can see how this would help you in your emerging little side hustle that you might have going on, or you might have wanted to get into the engraving business or the cutting business, and this is a way to do it. Yes, xTool did supply me with the machine at no cost. One thing I'm proud of is my ability to come before you and share the truth. And the truth is, this is an awesome machine. I'm absolutely loving it. And as I said in a previous video, y'all, I'm only scratching the surface. There is so much that I'm going to be able to do with this machine. There is so much that I'll be able to do and add it to the business that I'm trying to grow. So I hope that you have enjoyed yet another look at things you can do with the xTool M1. Click on my link in the description box, then go out to their website and look at some of the things that they do have to offer. Some of them might be of interest to you. The M1 might not be for you, but one of the other machines that they have just might be the one you've been looking for. So for those of you who might not ever think about getting one of these machines, but you enjoy watching the xTool M1 work its magic on something like this, I'm so glad that you stuck with me and watched the whole video. For those of you who might be interested, trust me when I say this. This is one of those tools that I'm glad I now have in my tool arsenal. So thank you to xTool for supplying me with the machine, and thank you to you guys for watching these xTool videos as I continue to do them. As always, my friends, y'all please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.